Speaking of which, I haven't seen Access in a while. Hope he's okay. Yeah, you can do that too, Element. Wow, I suck. You already know that I suck. Are you going to explain to the class how you know that? Or is that secret just between you and me? Racing Kid. Racing Kid, in these hard times, you and me, baby. In these hard times, it's remember to think of the people who brought you into this world. So for Valentine's Day, you should get your parents, if they're still around, or maybe some people who affected your life positively, tickets to a faraway place, but only one way. And wish them the best of luck on getting their way back home afterwards. And there you go. Bad advice. So now we go 4. What are you talking about? That sounds like great advice. I like it thick. Yep. You heard it here first. Oh, now the dog is out of the crate. Oh. And it's barking. And howling. Okay, cool. Perfect. Oh, and now the ceiling fan in my living room is shaking to the point where it's rattling. It's okay though, chat. You know, they're just having fun with the dog, right? They're not potentially causing structural damage. You got a 3070 that puts green and horizontal lines on my monitor. I've updated the driver switch to PCI slots. Doesn't do it with your old 1080. Any ideas other than it's toast? It might be your monitor. Have you tried a different monitor attached to it? Have you tried a different port in the back of the monitor? Does it have multiple DPI ports? Does it have multiple HDMI? Don't immediately discount your 3070. It could just be your monitor. Racing Kid, it's a family, but they're just so loud, dude. They like practice river dance and stuff upstairs, and they have drum lessons every other Tuesday. They're just so loud, dude. Well, you might have to RMA your 3070. What am I doing? I went the wrong way. You might have to RMA it. That's not uncommon with the 30 series cards. I know a lot of people who had to RMA their stuff. Okay. This one's 3. I stop it about halfway to make sure that there's no seaweed or kelp down there breaking the sand up. Yep, I see it there. Okay, so that's 3. Then we've got 2, 2, 1, 2. Oh, wow. I'm no good. Here's the one thing I can suggest that I think is happening if you want to try something software side. What is the maximum refresh rate of your monitors, and what do you have the 3070 set at? It could be an issue with refresh rates too. Try putting it at 60 hertz instead of like 144 or something. Maybe your monitors can't take it. I don't know what kind of monitors you have. How you doing, Gaming Pro? Welcome in, buddy. Two, two, and then one. And then two again. Is in-game rainfall soothing? You think so? Wait until it turns nighttime, it turns into a thunderstorm. It won't be soothing anymore, it'll be scary. It's fun being out in a thunderstorm in-game. Not in this game, though. Monsters spawn during it. It treats it as nighttime. It is not something you want to experience. I think we gotta go this way. And then there's 6 ones. I don't think there's any kelp over here, so we don't have to worry about anything like that. Oh, that's cool. Do the storms do anything in that game, or is it just ambiance? What does that mean? Oh, there's an update for the chat bot. Oh. Do I dare run it? Update now. I'm going to hit yes. I'm updating the chat bot. Hold on. That's the first update in a long time. What do I think of those modded things? I mean, they're yours to mod however you want, my friend. Go for it. When I open system info, it says unidentified card. Same with NVIDIA's control panel. Have you installed the driver for it? I'm no good. It's not plug and play, unfortunately. You meant these? Whatever you want, Gaming Pro. I think they're pretty cool, and you should share them with everybody on Twitch. Yeah, Mad Bomber. That's what I was going to suggest. You might want to try reseating the card. No good. Make sure you have all the power connected to it. The 30 series cards require a lot of extra power. Make sure you have all 3 plugs into it. Make sure that your power supply has enough voltage or wattage to power all that stuff. It's got a separate power supply from your main one? I wouldn't do that, I'm no good. I wouldn't do that at all, because now it's not regulated by your PC. That could be your issue right there. You don't want more than one power supply into your computer. I've never heard of that before in my life. You want to make sure you have it all on one power supply. That way it regulates the voltage going into the board. That way you don't blow out the socket. For starters. Because it has to read all the power draw from everything and pick and choose where it puts it. Is multiple power supplies a thing now? I've never heard of that. Yeah, Cybex. Amelia did that the other day too. It could element for sure. Because there's no power being regulated. Huh? What? Nothing. I didn't say anything about you. We need to go this way. I'm going to go this way instead and chain them all together on that end. For both? What do you mean for both? Why don't you have the HX1000 for the whole thing? You don't need a second power supply. I'm no good. Is there a problem with the one in the system that you can't hook up your GPU to it? Amelia, it's live content. You gotta keep up with what's going on. Separate power supply has been a thing for years, but those are linked. What do you mean those are linked, Geeson? You mean two power supplies hooked together? When I plugged it into the one that's in the computer, it wasn't putting any power to the card. How do you know that? Your card's not supposed to run 24/7. Oh, I got you, Geeson. But yeah, but they're linked together and still controlled by the same central piece. The way he's got it hooked up, it sounds like they're two separate entities. That's what I'm talking about, two separate entities. I'm no good. A 1,000 watt power supply should be more than enough to put power everywhere. How do you know it wasn't getting power to the GPU? It's okay, Cybex. One day you'll grow up and build your own computer. Sips tea. No lights, no fan spins. But when I plugged it into the separate one, everything came on. After running Battlefield 2 plus hours at max settings. I'm no good. How are you playing Battlefield 2 for 2 hours? Or how are you playing Battlefield for 2+ hours? On your GPU? Or were you playing it on your onboard graphics? Crap, this is supposed to be 1. Two, 2, 1. Oh, this is supposed to be 2. What am I doing? For the ice highway, what level do you want the actual ice block to be on? Also, what do you want the guide rails to be? You usually use glass panes. Whatever you think is good, Entropy. I'll get you more material. Whatever you... I mean, it's your choice. When I have a window open, the green horizontal lines go away, but just on the window outside the window border, they're still there. I'm no good. Let's backpedal for a minute. How are you playing Battlefield for 2 hours with your GPU not running? That's what I want answered right now, so I can figure out what the hell's going on. Were you running onboard graphics? You were running onboard graphics. If you're running onboard graphics, your GPU has no reason to boot up and run. So you're not going to get lights and fans. It's only going to light up and run when it's being used. I fear with the other power supply you may have blown up that card. You might have cooked it. What you need to do is you need to do an RMA, and you need to do an RMA very quietly. Do not tell them what you did. Just say, hey, card doesn't work, I'm sending it back. They'll replace it for free, as long as you don't tell them what you did. If you tell them you did that, they're going to laugh at you and tell you tough noogies. Sleepy, no. But you probably just need to do an RMA. And then as far as your power supply not working... If you swapped out, have you swapped out power supplies to see if the other one will work with everything? Because to have 2 power supplies and have them both not work in the PC is weird. What's up, Chief Engineer? And if you need help hooking stuff up after you get that card back, you let me know. I'll walk you through it. How do I know all this stuff? Because I've done this stuff too, Silliferg. You learn from experience. Hi, Gaming Pro. Welcome back, buddy. You were gone so long, I didn't think you were ever coming back. I'm probably 10 years older than No Good is, Silliferg. If you want any PC to be replaced under warranty, put it in for 4 to 5 seconds in a microwave. Chief Engineer. That's dumb advice. Don't listen to Chief Engineer. I didn't go to school for it? No. No, I've self-taught myself, whether good or bad. Chief Engineer. No, this isn't the place for the stuff like that. Don't do that. Okay, we got a turn. So we have to go this way. What does wieners do? I don't know. You got to redeem it and find out. What do I know? Enough to not type that kind of advice in chat to people who have problems with their PC. To not cause further damage. I'm responsible for you in my chat. If you give advice like that and they screw it up, I'm liable, Chief Engineer. So what I should do is I should permanently ban you from the channel for doing that, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and not do it again. Hi, Flavids. What's up, dude? We're playing some Minecraft, man. Come on in. I know you were joking, but let's be careful about that. Even if you're giving like health advice, you always got to preface, I'm not an expert. Because you don't want people taking it and then getting you in trouble for it, especially on the internet. The area keeps getting grayer and grayer each time. Gaming Pro, then it would end. I don't understand your question. This should be a 1. It should go right here. Chief Engineer, what has been your #1 snack food on this no salt diet that you're on? How have you been handling it, bud? Almonds? Are you eating unsalted almonds? Because every almond I've seen has salt in it to some degree. Check the ingredients. Got another leg infection, so you're not having a fun weekend. Oh, that sucks, dude. Hi, Corduroy girl. Welcome in. Corduroy. It's good to see you. It's hard for me to say Corduroy, so I apologize if I butcher your name. 2122. I guess it's corduroy, right? Corduroy? I don't know. Hi, Stodate. Welcome in, buddy. Completely unsalted and raisins. Okay. Yeah, corduroy sounds better. What am I? There's a bear. Wasn't there a bear that wore corduroy? Wasn't there a book about a bear? What was the book? What was the bear that wore corduroy? Was it Paddington? All right. Look, I'm starting to figure things out, chat. 2122, and then we got 3. Those extreme almonds were tasty. Which ones did you get? Did you get the wasabi and soy sauce ones? Or did you get the mango habanero ones? No more than a handful, though. I got you, Chief Engineer. Raisins are good for you, bud. Well, thank you for coming by and saying hello. I appreciate it. The bear was... So the bear's name was Corduroy? Okay. So he didn't wear corduroy. I'm going to say that word so much I'm going to forget that it has a meaning. You got the Carolina Reaper ones. Oh, interesting. Uh, 222. This is 3. He did wear corduroy overalls, green ones. Oh, there was an actual bear named Corduroy? That's what I figured. Alright, makes sense. Oh, I got you. Well, that works too. Yeah, the actual bear is what I'm thinking of. Like forgetting that your name has multiple meanings? Entropy, I don't know anything about your name, dude. It's too smart for me. So I don't ask about it. I am a dumb. So more power to you, bud. Well, that sucks. Why would you bleach pants? You were styling and profiling back before it was cool. I hate when you say stuff like that. Most of us wouldn't be here if you were dumb. Most people are here only because I'm dumb, Cybex. Well, no, I know it was intentional, but I mean, like, still, it's wild to think about. Well, that's just like your opinion, dude. That's why you stop by. See, that's why Aspbax comes by. See, Cybex? Proven wrong again. Well, Mama's wrong again. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Mama's right. Love you, Cybex. Mean it. You're here for that reason, too? See? Dark Crystal's been here longer than you have, Cybex. They knew I was dumb before it was cool. Element, at my size, I can't find baggy jeans anymore. They're baggy on everyone else, though. I gotta sleep. Being dumb is an art form. It does take a special person to be legitimately dumb. I'm getting weird emails from stuff, guys. Can I sleep? What'd you miss? You dozed off? Go to bed. 2, 3, 4, 5. How you doing, Lickable Olive? Welcome in, buddy. What were those huge jeans called? Teradra's pants. Haha. You're talking about Jinkos. It's been 4 hours? Hell yeah. Those eye drops mess you up? What eye drops are you talking about, Sleepy? Look at that. Our oval's almost finished. I can't believe I made it to do an oval. It's fine, though. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oops. Let's do this. Oh, you got your eyes dilated. Did they give you the little roll-up shades that you unroll and fasten to your face and hope they hold?